Welcome to EDU World Space.
So we're going to want to use the curvature formula, and since we're given this function f of x equals natural log of x, we want to plug it into the curvature formula. So we know that the curvature formula is equal to the magnitude of f double prime of x over 1 plus f prime of x squared, and then all of that is raised to the 3/2. So with that in mind, let's find f prime of x, which we know is 1 over x, and then f double prime over x, which we know is a negative 1 over x squared. So when we take the magnitude of the double prime f of x, what we're going to end up getting for our curvature is going to be this right here over 1 plus 1 over x squared raised to the 3/2. And that's just going to be 1 over x squared times 1 plus 1 over x squared to the 3/2. So that's somewhat simplified. And now our goal is to find k prime of x. So when we do this, k prime of x, what we end up getting when we solve for this, it's going to require a lot of chain rule, perhaps quotient rule, depending on how you solve it. But what we end up getting is that this is equal to 1 minus 2x squared over x to the 5th times 1 plus 1 over x squared to the 5/2. And now what we need to do is find where this right here is equal to 0, and that will give us our point of greatest curvature. So what we do is, since we're solving it for 0, we're really just focused on this portion right here. So we want to find where 2x squared equals 1, or where x squared equals 1/2. And ultimately that means that x is equal to 1 over root 2. And based on that, because the negative root is not in the domain of natural log of x, so it's just going to be this portion right here. That would be the curvature. So what we see is that if we pick some surrounding intervals, such as 0 to 0.7, we see that the curvature of 0.1 is approximately 0.96, and then the curvature after, so going towards infinity, the curvature of 1 is approximately negative 0.18. So we see that the curvature is increasing and then decreasing. So this right here is the maximum curvature. We see that the curvature approaches 0 as x goes to infinity by taking the limit. So those would all be the important things to note. We see that the max curvature occurs at 1 over root 2, and then we just plug in x, so it's the y coordinate would be the natural log of 1 over root 2, and that is our max curvature.